So we're back at it with our Sandpoint Chronicles this week, Thursday night, starting around 7 p.m. EST time. So if you remember from last week, we had our group of adventurers found out that there was some type of evil creature destroying their farmland and eating cattle. Our brave adventurers, led by Broderick, a cleric of Grom, I believe, led his companions into a cave filled with goblins and spiders. And as they crossed this fast-moving pool of water, a creature attacked them. So we're just going to start from there, and we'll get into it. So I'll show the creature again. I'll move everybody to the page. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Whoa. Okay.
So I want to show about the creature. Man, I forgot it. So of course you can see what it is, but I'll kind of talk with you. You see blood red spines run the length of this frightening creature, which resembles a lobster and in the front and an eel in the back. It sees Pseudo swimming across with Jacques across this fast-moving body of water. Turn the water up a little bit. You can hear them both kind of struggling to stay afloat, as they're not the best swimmers, and the creature latches on and starts to attack Pseudo. Let me roll my rolls. So I think 11. I think that misses. I think that misses Pseudo. Okay, so now it is Broderick's turn.
I don't think we've even rolled initiative yet.
Oh, we're gonna use the same one from last week, or do you? No, just re-roll. That's fine. Re-roll. Excuse me. Let me cancel them out. Remember to cast on your sheet. So for those, if you have Sirenscape, you hear this. Is everybody there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm struggling to hear it.
I just got a lot of music going on, it's fine. So, you hear a running sound coming from behind you, Nawalia. Like you hear, you can hear the earth. Oh, that's not the earth, but you hear a noise that's like leather boots or metal boots as running at a fast velocity towards you from behind, from this area. Can everybody continue to roll initiative? That's a Pseudo. Oh, let me add Pseudo to the table.
That was a 1, if it matters.
That's fine. You said Pseudo rolled a what? A 7. And then Jacques rolled that. Broderick rolled his. Cody, you rolled 18. Okay. 18, 7. Okay, so Nolly, what would you like to do?
I'm going to start shaking Broderick. There's someone coming up behind us. I'll just start frantically pointing down the hallway.
Broderick, that's my middle name.
Okay, Jacques. You see your twin brother being assaulted by this giant lobster thing. You've never seen it before.
Yes, I'm gonna just try to move up to it and then just hit it with my rapier.
Okay. And it is above water. So do your rolls.
I forgot how to.
What'd you say, Fabi? I don't see it.
No, how do you do that again?
You're just rolling your sheet. Cody or Smith might be able to explain it to you better than me.
Sorry, what'd you say?
He's trying to help rolling.
What are you trying to roll?
Attack.
My rapier attack.
Okay, under your weapons and attacks, do you see where you put the name for your weapon? If you just click on the name of it, like that, it should roll the attack for you.
And if you haven't done something like that, if you haven't specified your attacks, you can always roll. Since I believe you have weapon finesse, the ranged. If you click on ranged, that way it uses your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so Fabi, unfortunately you miss. So Fabi, with his homemade rapier, lunges out to hit this, it looks like a crustacean. The water is just too uneven and it's starting to splash up, and you can hear the sound of the water lapping up on the cavern as Jacques tries to help Pseudo, but he misses as unsuccessful. Broderick, what are you gonna do?
Can I see the creature?
Yeah. Can you see it on your map?
So, yeah.
Yeah, you see it.
Was this okay? I will, in that case, seeing this, I'm going to cast command and tell it to flee.
Command.
Yep. So it needs to roll a DC 15 will save, and I'm using the term flee.
So it lasts for one round and you tell it to flee.
Yep.
Okay. And I gotta make a DC will save 15, you said again? Okay,
Yep.
let's see. Nope. So it does. It starts to run away and dive down deeper.
Now's your chance, guys. Come on. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. Yeah. It completely goes down deep back into the water. Now it is Pseudo's turn. Now Pseudo and Jacques, as it's running away, you both can get an attack of opportunity on it if you so want to.
If I do attack of opportunity, do I have to do it before I move, right?
Well, you can do it just when he moves because he's leaving your threat squared. I know you can't see it, but technically he'd be leaving. He'd be running away, but
And
he's
technically that would, and that's, think of it through like a reaction where it's on the bad guy's turn, but you have this opportunity to react quickly. So your movement wouldn't even factor into this.
Yeah, so
It's just a free attack.
it's a free attack. So you and Jacques gets an attack of opportunity. So you can roll your attack. Wow.
Oh crap!
So
Okay, but like say I have ranged weapons, right? Do I have to roll a
you
fist
can just,
attack?
even though you have your shurikens or your glass shard, you can still just punch him normal. You can flurry or blows him, or you can just punch him, just one punch.
Yeah, it would just be a single punch.
Yeah, you can't flurry, you can only single punch, that's right. My apologies.
Okay, I'm not sure I have that loaded up in my weapons though. How would I roll
You
that?
do. You have
Melee.
it's melee at 1d6 plus your that's it. 1d6 plus your strength, which is 1. So you roll. Yeah. So you roll. Look at that all day. That's what you rolled all together. Okay. So Pseudo's attack misses, but Jock's attack does hit. And you see little pieces of its flesh starting to be exposed. But as its shells crack, you see it does like a lobster shell. Looks like really nice juicy meat as it swims away. So now it's Pseudo's turn. What are you gonna do, Pseudo? Chase the creature in the water, or are you gonna come back to shore?
No, hell no. I'm gonna get back up on this shore. Okay.
That's the spirit. Get
Make
the
a
fuck
swim.
out of there.
So you're going to that shore?
Yeah, the closest shore. The
Okay.
closest shore.
Now, do you have dark vision over there?
No, I think Pseudo's human. But
No, Pseudo's half elf.
then, yeah, half elf has limited dark vision, I think.
People could bring this up again. Look what you do.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to make sure because I can't see you from over there.
No, I want to make my attack of opportunity.
He did. So you made it. So and then you ran. So now it's you. The whole group hears something come from the hallway they just were at. You see like an old comrade, Marius. They're sweating and panting. Let me pull up what he looks like. And Marius, you can describe yourself and how you're looking and whatnot. And this is what you see. The combat. You see Pseudo. And again, all these people, your friend, and of course your half sister, Nolly here. You see Broderick. In the stream, you see them kind of covered in some marks. You see Jacques in the middle, holding looks like a beautiful sword, twice his size. And I'll give you a turn. Roll initiative. Or I can just add you. Doesn't matter. I'll just add you there. I'll put you as a 1.
Okay, so I'm coming in mid-combat. I'm aware that there is some crustacean-style beast attacking everybody.
Now, mention on the way in, you saw a dead man outside bleeding, with blood splattered all over him. You saw 2 dead goblins, a dead spider, a magical fountain, and you were looking for your sister, of course, and where your friends had gone since you were at the church doing writing and recopying those religious texts. Another friend told you where they were at or what they were going to do. You tracked them down because you knew where the old cave was at, and now this is what you see. So that's pretty much that's it. But yeah, you can come in mid-combat.
Yeah. So Marius runs in, obviously in a panic, seeing all the wounded and or dead creatures at the mouth of the cave. Coming across those who he found wounded, I guess he's 6'3", red-haired, green-eyed, well-built young man. Always keeps himself very well kept, except in this situation here.
So
Sorry,
my bad.
I guess in my panic, I guess unspokenly, I would try and get myself between everybody and the combat at hand.
Well, the creature, you don't see any creature. You just see Jock there kind of floating in the middle of the pool, and you see Pseudo over here. The creature has disappeared. It's went, now it's went deeper into the river. You kind of saw that. You kind of came up, you came into the light, I don't think you can see, so you only see what Nalia has there. Right? Let me see what you see. Can you see anything?
I'm a human, so I have human vision.
I also have my dancing lights.
Let me see. There we go. Can you see something now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what you see.
Okay, so I guess I go over and check the wounded, see if everybody's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you acknowledge your sister, so I would assume that you would, check her, which is Cody's plan. So, but anyways, so I just kind of let you run the floor, and we'll go in turns. So, but combat's pretty much. You guys assume combat is over. You don't see a creature anymore.
Pseudo, you gotta get back across.
Yeah, let's get over here. Try to swim to the other. I don't know the word.
The other side, the bank. The bank.
Yes.
The river bank. Okay, so Nolly, you can have your turn, and Jacques, if you want to go ahead and roll, we can do 2 turns at one time.
She doesn't have nothing to do. She's just.
Okay. So with Jacques, his 12, he eventually makes it over. Broderick, you want to aid to get him on up there?
Yep, sure.
Thank you.
Roll a aid check. Broderick, this is a straight D20.
Very helpful.
So you're still here. I mean, you're up there, but you're like on the bank as he's trying to help you. But it doesn't matter because you rolled a 12, which gets you here on the riverbank. So Pseudo,
Yeah, that was moral support right there.
You're slippery. You're so slippery.
So what do you want to do, Pseudo? You want to try to swim check to get across?
I'm gonna come back across, but you guys cover me because that lobster had a hold of me.
I don't know how any of us can cover you.
Do you have a like ranged weapon? You guys cover me.
I can cover you with at least seeing what it is, and I'm going to throw my dancing lights somewhere where it went.
I'm going to cautiously make a swim check to cross over.
So you hear a dive as Pseudo dives in. But unfortunately, he doesn't quite move the complete distance that he moved before.
You were just waiting to use that.
Okay, Pseudo, does anybody else want to do anything?
I'm just gonna pop up, sir.
With my dancing lights, can I see the creature?
The creature is underwater and cannot be seen.
Okay. And then I'll just keep a look for it.
Did anyone grab that crossbow?
I don't think so.
Whoops.
I don't imagine it's. I imagine it's probably big enough that none of us could use it very effectively.
Okay, Pseudo, make another swim check. See if you get over here. Okay, a
It's not much
12.
better.
Jock, if you and Broderick want to aid as well, let's roll a straight D20 roll. Wow, 5-year-old a big 20. Oh, 2 20s, wow. So Pseudo, with the help of 2 of his comrades, is thrown but lands safely on the riverbank.
Okay, guys, this was kind of crazy.
So, as we get this going, Marius, come join us. And I would also like to look at this sword.
Yeah, I'll show him the sword hilt.
I find my way over, and I'm curious and wary of what's going on. What are you guys doing in here?
Okay, first of all, promise that you're not gonna tell anyone.
I'll promise as far as I can.
Close enough. Yeah, we are looking for an adventure. I mean, you heard the stories about the monster, so we thought that would be something we could do.
We're gonna have to tell someone eventually. I mean, there's a dead man outside.
Yeah, we could tell him about the dead man, but not that we walked in here and risked our lives.
Well, they're gonna question where we got all the money and jewels.
And
Well,
weapons.
we don't have to tell them about that.
We're children. They're gonna notice.
Which I'm gonna take a look at this sword. Is this sword? Would it be considered a great sword?
For a child, yes.
I'm proficient with great sword, but not with long sword. Would you guys mind? So I don't have to take any more negatives.
Go ahead, I can't use that thing. It's way too big for my style.
Alright, here's a long sword if anyone wants it. I'll trade it out.
I'm just.
Marius just stands there agape and in awe of what's going on.
I go over to him and push the longsword in his hand. Come on, let's go. We went so far, we can go further. We'll probably avoid most of the danger.
Okay. So
Lalia's gonna get close to her brother on this and just whisper to him, "You need to help me convince them to get out of here. They're gonna get themselves killed. You saw what happened."
but even though it's a great sword for you, because you're like smaller, it's still a 2d. It's still a 2d6.
Sweet.
No, it doesn't do
Excuse me.
additional damage just
Oh
because
no,
it's
my bad.
oversized.
My bad. It's 1d8. My bad, Spence. It's 1d8. My bad. 1d8 plus
Oh,
1.
it's okay. So it's okay. So it's a small sized long great sword.
It's a great sword because you're a child.
In all technicality, it's still a long sword.
It's still a long sword though.
Okay.
But you would wield it
so-
with 2 hands, so you couldn't have a shield with
Yeah,
it.
that.
So it's a bastard sword.
Something like that. Okay.
Okay.
As you, let me put it up here for you. This is what it looks like. Can you see a picture of it?
Ooh, fancy.
That's what it looks like. Okay, so continue.
Sweet.
Yeah, let's go further, and I just walk ahead.
I definitely follow my brother.
Yeah, it's kind of so Marius, we kind of do free roam, so you just roam, but do make note that one person has the torch, and her name is Nalia.
Yeah,
As you can see, you cannot see unless you go there.
I gently but firmly put my hand upon her shoulder and squeeze with my disapproval.
Everyone is so willing to go die.
By the way, folks at home, if you haven't received your sections of the previous thing,
I understand we come from a small town with nothing to do, but throwing our lives away seems kind of fruitless.
What? Why are you disapproving at her? She's been trying to convince everyone to leave.
Jacques is very gung ho, so I'm going to follow him and just make sure he keeps the lights dancing.
As you hear just the quietness of the water splash up, as you continue to walk, Nolly is still not walking, providing the only light source.
I got the dancing lights.
Oh, you got dancing lights too. Let me do this then.
And I'll say, yeah, Marius, we've been trying to convince Jacques and Pseudo to leave. We're keeping up with them to essentially keep them alive.
Okay. You see that light, Jock? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
You can see it? Okay, great. Here we go. A limited field. Night. No. Total light.
Father Tobin and the rest of the elders won't be approving of our, I guess, foray into this cave.
You also promised not to tell.
Pseudo looks back and forth, torn between his brother and the rest of his friends. He doesn't know exactly which
Here,
one he
Fabi.
should choose.
There's your dancing light. You can now move that.
I still hold to the fact, I don't know why you think that you're going to be able to hide the fact that we come out of here with jewels, golds, and like 3 different swords and stories of a dead man.
Fabi, move that
And we're
light
just going to be
back.
like, but we didn't see anything.
Move
He
that
was
light
going where.
around so I can know you can move it. Okay, so let's not move around that much. So, as you hold up, let me see what you see, Fabi. Dude, this is so cool, dynamic lighting. So, as you continue to make your way through the cave, you hear this.
Come on, the brave brought the bravest of the brave. Let's go. And I'll walk forward, but first I'm gonna move my dancing lights before me.
You hear shattering that you don't quite make out. And you can, everyone, Morris, you can all move. You can all move together. This is kind of like, Spencer, is your dark vision working? Do you have that yellow?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool. You hear shatter, but when Marius's light steps up and he moves his spell, you notice the light, you notice the noise stops.
I'm gonna show the finger over mouth sign to everyone and put out the light.
So you're putting it out?
Yes. And I'm gonna go hide behind here and take a coin or something and throw it before me. So maybe attract something.
Okay. Does anybody else want to do anything? So everyone can just do stuff, it's fine.
To be the stick in the mud and be a constant reminder of the disapproval of people that live outside this cave. You are all a bunch of children, as much as I am, and this is not going to go well. Seeing from what I've already noticed of the rest of you being roughed up.
I'm gonna sort of look back at the group and give them the I don't know motion and the he's crazy and point over at Jacques. Like, but he's my brother, so I'm sticking with him.
You hear that same noise, except you hear footsteps. Come over.
Stealthing.
You hear arguing. You hear arguing. You hear. It seems like you hear bickering in a foreign language, but you don't. It seems like gibberish.
Does it remind me of the things that the goblins were saying on the beach?
Roll a wisdom check or a linguistics check. We'll take either one. Do you have either skill? Do you have linguistics?
I don't.
I don't think you can use linguistics. Okay, Jacques, I sent you something in Discord.
Can I do a wisdom check to see if I understand anything that they're saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, wisdom would let you guess like whether or not it was the goblin you heard before, but it wouldn't actually let you translate.
Exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, so if it sounds familiar to something I've heard before.
Okay. I'm gonna put out an ear of the goblin and point to it. And point to the thing where I think it was coming from, and I'm gonna, yeah, just put my dancing lights back on in the chamber.
Okay, you can move it now.
And I'm gonna go ahead and move forward just a bit. Wow, I keep hitting the wrong part of my stupid trackpad. Wow, okay.
The
My
bickering.
trackpad's messing up. There we go.
The bickering stops.
What is happening?
I'm gonna sort of like whisper and get attention, tap everyone and go, goblins, you guys, goblins.
You hear a squirrely type of rickety, high-pitched voice says, "Me, King Fatmouth, come before me."
I'm gonna turn the dancing lights into the vaguely humanoid form and make it walk towards the sound.
You hear swooshes. Like, you hear, man, I forgot. Bobby can kind of scout with this. That sucks, dang it. Cause he's just moving it. It's like you hear like eeks and like hopping off the floor and like and you hear like swinging sounds and motions.
Okay, then I'll move it towards me slowly and ready with my arcane strike, so hit the first thing that shows himself.
So, Marius, without any sort of awareness. So, like, what's really going on here, and why are we just standing in an alcove in a dark, dank cave?
Thank you. Someone said it.
If there are goblins, shouldn't we go get the guards?
Step into the light, but with my dark vision there.
Why can't I go to where you're at? Oh, I can. So you see what's going on then, Broderick. You see.
Yep.
You see something
And
point to
as-
you and say, he looks at you, me King Fatmouth, what you want?
And as I step like with the light, I'm going to attempt to make them run away with an intimidate and just kind of yell at them, being like, "Flee for your lives!"
Yeah, it was exactly as intimidating as I'd expect a child to intimidate to be.
He seems more annoyed as he kind of cocks his head. You see him draw his
It was worth a shot.
little.
There goes our chance to talk.
His little blade. He said, Well, I mean, just because you intimidate him, he's a low intellect creature, doesn't mean he necessarily knows you're trying to intimidate him. He says, me King Fatmouth, what you do here at home? He says,
were
He
looking.
says, show yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna whisper over to Jacques, being like, "We should run. We are trying to escape the storm outside and figure out what creature has been stealing cattle from the local farms," I say to the goblin.
He tells you, he says, if you want safe haven here, you must do something for me. He also tells you, I can tell you about the beast. He says the beast, and he points in this direction. He says me not go there, but he make this place safe.
Well, as this is your home, we will depart and leave you in peace, I say as I'll take a step back slowly, but I'm stepping backwards. I'm not taking my eyes off that. And I'm kind of like whispering to the group, "Guys, we gotta go. Guys, we gotta go. Guys, we gotta go."
He moves up. He says, "Got shinies."
I'll step up here and show them my sword with the arcane strike energy and say, I got something shiny for you.
Oh my god.
Oh gosh.
He says, he looks at it and says he like.
I move my... Oh, there's some of them. Yeah. I'm gonna...
And everybody can interject. This is an open-end conversation. Like, everybody, this is going on at the same time as conversation because you can say anything you need to.
Okay.
I'm hiding in the shadows, covering Jacques with my ninja star.
I'm going to march forward, and I'm going to reach into Broderick's pockets. I'm assuming he took some of the gold from earlier, right?
Yeah, I think I've got 5 gold on me.
I'm just going to rifle into your pockets and take your gold and toss it at the goblins. Just like toss it right over here.
A message to Broderick to run, and I'll do that over and over again till I got everyone.
That's fine. He says, King Fatmouth says, me like, and he pokes this one with his sword, drawing a little blood. He pokes it and nods for him to go get it. Where's it at?
Like right there. Just a handful of however many gold pieces were in his pockets.
But on the way, this goblin gets distracted by a worm on the ground and picks it up and eats it. And then he goes and pokes him again, and then he finally grabs and picks the gold coins up, and says, "Me thank you." He says, "Me wonder. You see more goblins cave."
The only goblins we've seen were some that got caught by the spiders.
What goblin looked like?
I will give the most generic goblin description I possibly can. Well, he was green. He had sharp teeth and
He had a couple of puncture marks in him while I was out front.
He say, you find anything on goblins? On gobs?
Nope.
No, actually, I don't think we did.
we didn't want to go too close to it in case the spiders came back out.
Is that the truth though? If it's the truth, roll a diplomacy check. If it's false, roll a bluff check.
Ooh.
Technically,
Wait, hold
my
on.
character, it's the truth.
Hold on.
Mine is a lie.
Because we took armor. We took armor off of one.
And I took
I
a
forgot.
dragon toy, and we took the chest. We took a lot.
He walks up to you. He says, he looks and bluffs. So that's that. He says, "Me not stupid. Me see. That horse hide on you. Will you find another goblin in cave with a small blue toy? My sister
I'll
stole it
just
from
say-
me."
You may not look stupid, but you do look a bit tired, and cast sleep on them.
Okay, so wow, so roll what I gotta beat for that?
Alright. This will be fun.
Let me roll my goblins.
I should point out that works on up to 4 hit dice worth of creatures, so we better hope these goblins are very low level.
I mean, you are level 1. Don't
Yep.
make
Man,
it
that's
too hard.
King Fat Mouth. He's not low level.
Let's see. You said so 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 5, right? So which one doesn't get hit by it? This one? Which one does not get hit by it?
Yeah. Everything within the 10-foot radius burst, but only up to 4 hit dice will be affected. So they'd all have to make saves.
So which
But,
one?
I just put it over here.
You don't get to choose. It just happens to it happens to them according to lowest hit dice to highest.
They all had the same hit die.
So if all 5 were to fail, one of it just doesn't affect them.
Okay, so I'll just start clockwise. So this one, this is a King Fat Mouth, and this one. How about that? And I'll just roll them.
Sounds good.
Let me roll my wheels. Well, okay.
Bobby, you crazy.
So
Bobby.
this one. Oh yeah. Falls asleep. This one falls asleep. This one, King Fat Mouth passes. So, King Fat Mouth sees you cast something. As he gets ready, he hears a thump. As all his goblins pass out. He looks scared, he looks back and forth, he says, "No hurt me, me just want my toy." Me
Don't
scared.
worry, I'm just gonna
Pick
give
up a
you
blue
the.
toy.
Shut up.
Does
I'm gonna
anyone
walk
happen
over
to
to
have a? Does anyone happen to have a blue toy on their list? Because on my loot list, I do not have that.
What?
listed
I'm
for
sorry.
Anything.
I'm listening. What's what you say, Fabi? I missed something. What'd you say?
I said I'm just gonna give you something and I'll walk towards him.
Okay. He looks real scared.
And then
1 second. 1 second. Let me check something. Okay. I am gonna go and try and stop him.
What are you trying to stop? What's he doing? I mean, probably what are you doing? What are you trying to do?
I was about to stab him.
That's
but-
the assumption I made.
Okay. So what do
Yeah.
you want to do to try to stop him, Nalia?
I guess I'll try and force myself between them.
Okay, I'll do the acrobatics check.
Well, I can move through him without having to try.
Okay,
he's,
well, I mean,
he's an
trying to
ally.
block
He's an
it
ally.
because you're trying to jump, but you're trying to like jump in the way as he's trying to stab. You're trying to jump.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't hurt him. You know, Romeo and Juliet type
Okay, let me
stuff.
see. Let me see what I got. Okay, I don't have acrobatics, so it's just going to be Can I cast a spell on the way there?
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah.
Okay,
it's your
I'm
round.
going to cast Touch of Law on myself.
Okay.
And that allows me to just treat my acrobatics as an 11. It just lets me treat any roll I want for 1 round as an 11.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go straight for above average.
Okay, Fabi.
So I get an 11 acrobatics.
Robbie, you know what? Let's roll a wisdom check. Let's roll a wisdom check, Fabi.
Okay.
I'm in my mind, I'm kind of using insightful. I guess that would say like insightful to see what's going on. Like, are you gonna hit Fat Mouth? Or are you gonna hit Nalia with your swing? Oh, an 8.
Well,
8.
I wasn't going for Fat Mouth.
You were gonna do what now?
I wasn't going for Fat Mouth.
Who are you hitting? One of the sleeping goblins?
Yes, I'm going to coup de grace one of the sleeping ones.
I'm still getting in his way.
Oh gosh.
Okay, so as you roll an 8, Fabi, sorry, Jacques, you realize that Nalia's movements towards you, you think you might would hit the goblin, but the chances of you injuring her are too dire. So with your wisdom check, you realize that, and you pull your blade.
What do you think are you doing?
What do you think you're doing? It's the first ones to talk to us down here, and you're going to try and stab one of them?
Fat Mouth backs up.
Yes.
How long does this work?
Yeah.
A minute, so that's been 12 seconds, okay. He said, Fat Mouth says, me not hurt, me just want toy, me tell you about the rattles up here if you go to Beast.
And now with her over there, I'm gonna coup de grace this one.
Okay, I'm going to try and stop him again.
Okay.
But you think I don't know
Jacques.
doing this?
Stand down, Jacques.
I'm gonna talk to
This
him
is
as-
not
as
worth
your
any
brother,
gold.
Jacques.
Those are going to wake up. If we don't do it now, they're gonna do it to us. And I go first step.
Okay. I'm making another acrobatics check.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Okay.
As Marius watched.
And Amaris, again, just as you see, and these are your friends, of course, and Nolly's your sister, so you see this all happening.
Yeah, I move in closer, and I put myself as close to my sibling as possible without impeding her movement. But at the same time, I also mention, I understand they're all asleep, and maybe we can tie them up instead of kill them.
Do you got any rope?
I mean, you could just take their weapons.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure the clothing
alright.
they're wearing can be used as makeshift bindings.
I already said I'm going to stab this one, so.
Okay, so you
So
are you attacking it? Or are you trying? Or is Nolly? Did you get in the way? So I guess making a wisdom check,
I
Bobby.
tried to get
Bobby,
him.
making a wisdom check to see if you stab it. Ah man, Bobby again too. Nalia is getting in your way. you're not able to successfully attack these sleeping goblins.
I don't think you know what's happening here. Those are gonna wake up anytime now.
You said what was his name? King Fatmouth?
Yes.
King Fatmouth, if we promise not to hurt you, will you tell us what you know about the beast?
He said, King Fatmouth says, sure. King Fatmouth says, I tell about beast and about bones upstairs that walk.
Okay, bones upstairs that walk. No, that's
Okay.
it. We've got to move.
no.
We got to
Sense
get
motive
out
of
of
15.
here.
You believe him.
Okay.
I grab Jock's shoulders. Let's get out of here.
He
No,
says,
they're gonna follow.
King Fatmouth says, me scared, me don't want to be here. We just, beast make us be here. We force be here. Little beast tell us if we not stay here and harvest flour, harvest stuff on wall, we be killed. They kill our other friends.
Your slaves?
I'm gonna see if I can't channel some flesh lord here. But I thought you were the king. Why don't you stand up to them?
I'm king of this goblin tribe, the spider crunchers. But me not.
Well, why don't you show them how strong you are? Aren't you the strongest and the biggest?
I thought so, but me not original king. King Longnose, original king, they come in, kill King Longnose and other goblins. They make me King Fatmouth and say, go to cave, do this, protect.
I mean, if he leaves my square, do I get an
Fat
attack
mouth.
opportunity?
I'm just moving him right now.
Okay. Then I'll try the diplomatic way. I'll make an offer. You use your 4 men, and we'll help you to defeat the beast. You'll be king, and you don't attack us or people from the city, or we'll come back here and slay all of you.
That's more. That's like a demand. He say no. He said beast too strong. Others already go. Say same thing you say, that they say, and they not back yet.
Well,
beast kill everyone.
yeah, but
Well, you see how strong we are. We could help you.
Hold on. Fat mouth. You said that you are forced to cut these flowers here. Are you a slave?
Me not know
Yeah,
what is. Me just told to do it, and then he lifts up his shirt, and you see some acid stains, some melted skin on his flesh.
I mean, what kind of king gets forced to something?
Fabi. Sorry. Jacques. We should leave them be.
I'm currently trying the diplomatic way. It's a new thing for me too. We're gonna help you. You help us.
King Fatmouth, you see how strong we are. If we work together, we can definitely win. And I'll make a diplomacy check on that.
Wait. What'd you roll for your diplomacy?
Give me a second. I'm looking up what her diplomacy is. Oh, wow. Same roll as him.
So you see he's like shaking, he's scared. He say, me not strong, but me have something that might help. He walks over to his
Oh, damn it, I should touch of law again. I'm stupid.
He walks over to his chest, and he shows you here. He says, "Come here." You see
I'll go.
3 silver, or pearls. You see, which detect magic is definitely magical. You see a small wand, and then you see a gold ring that he has. He said, "This is my second favorite thing besides me dragon toy."
Well, can I just...
And then there's gold there. He said, "Me want gold though, cause we like it, but me beats my toys."
Pseudo cover me for a second, and I go behind him and cast detect magic on the dragon toe without an such thing, hopefully.
You detect magic on the dragon toy. Okay. Okay.
Do you have the dragon toy?
I have the dragon toe, yes.
I didn't know that.
It was from the goblin in the spider web.
What does your dragon toy do?
He says, "Me not know. Me just." He said, "Me have toy on when beast and little lizards splay acid, and me not die. And me think good luck."
Are we really gonna deprive this goblin of his teddy bear so he can sleep at night, guys? Are we really gonna do this?
Well, how about
No,
that?
I
How
think
about
we
you
should
give you
get
back
out
your
of here.
toy in exchange for these toys,
I,
so that you can defeat the
I
beast?
think those goblins might be waking up soon.
Have I found out if the dragon toe is magical?
It's magical. Well, you detect magic from the dragon toy and the ruby, and the ring's magical. I mean, it's like, it's a cone, so that cone goes out, so it hits Nalia, it hits Morris, it hits Pseudo, it hits everything you have, so all those things are magical. And at that time, you see the goblins start to stir.
Okay. I'm gonna show the dragon toy. And I'm gonna take out the knife. I'm gonna walk over towards him and say, "We're getting these, you get your toy. You'll help us against the beast, and the dragon toy is unharmed."
Is that intimidate? I think it's an intimidate check, right? That's not a diplomacy check.
Oh yeah.
Hey. He is not buying it. Now he's become very unfriendly. Not like mean, but he's not. He's just unfriendly. He says, "Too dangerous. Other Longshanks come. They still not back. Me not want to die."
Okay, you give us the stuff.
He will give you the stuff though.
Okay, you get the dragon toy. You don't attack us, or from the village, or people from the village, and we won't come back to bother you again.
Okay. As these goblins get ready to attack, you say, King Fat Mouse said, "No, they friends." And he walks over, gets a dragon toy from you, and puts it. So yeah, so you know that the ring is a +1 ring of protection by this time. You know that the wand is a wand of cure light wounds, and it has about 9 charges.
Okay. And the pearls?
The pearls are mundane, but for those who know how to do an appraisal check, they might fetch a pretty penny in the town.
Can I make a heal check on the goblin about his acid wounds? Like, are they like? They look like they're like fresh still. Like it's still like it's still damaged, or like is it like old?
Surprisingly enough, it looks like it was an old scar, but he said it just happened a couple of days ago.
Hmm.
And he scratches and pets his dragon toy, as in Gollum does over the ring in Lord of the Rings. I say dragon toy.
Nualia, you should take the wand.
And I will.
Wait. Let's think about this. She can already heal. You can already heal. Soot and I can't. So I'm gonna take the wand in case one of you goes down. In case one of us goes down, you heal us.
Do you have use magic device?
I was going to
I
say,
think
do you
so.
know how to use that?
I don't think he. I think
Maybe.
he just needs one rank. I don't know if he needs.
You need a rank in it, but then you also need to be able to make the rolls in order to use it.
Nuh-uh. He can cast a spell. You can go do it. That's why some people cheese.
It's only if it's on your spell list.
It's on the bard spell list. Cure Light Wounds is on the bard spell list.
Okay, so if you got a rank in use magic device, then you can use it.
Okay, then I'll take the wand. I'll give Tsuto a potion of Cure Light Wounds. Let's kill a beast.
Whoa. I did not say... Earlier, I did not say let's kill this beast. I wanted to see it. I thought we were going to go to the farmer's land. We were going to climb in some trees and see if anything, like, you know, swoops out of the sky and carries off a sheep. I'm not good with us trying to kill a beast.
None of us have armor. We're in plain clothes. And this goblin got dipped in acid.
Not dip.
Without the goblin stuff, I don't think we'd be able to do it.
Let's get out of here, bro.
How are you feeling on your spells, Jacques?
I got my spells, I got my sword, I will be fine. Those are goblins, they're surprisingly intelligent but not good fighters. It's expected for them to be we came here to scout out, but now we can kill it, possibly. There are more of us than of the beast. I have armor from the goblin.
You know, I've got your back, but I don't like this idea.
I agree. The goblins are better fighters than we are. And even they can't, and even they don't want to do it. I thought maybe working together we could handle it, but if they're too scared, I don't think we have much of a chance.
We're just kids, man.
Yeah, but we could be heroes.
Could be dead.
Possibly.
That's not a risk I'm willing to take.
Well, we got 2 clerics that can heal, a potion of Cure Light Wounds, a wand of Cure Light Wounds. They'll be fine.
I don't
And
like
when
it. I don't like
when
it.
the creature takes a bite out of us that's so hard that we go unconscious immediately, it's not going to matter if we've got all this ability to cure.
As much as I like having this conversation amongst a group of goblins who seem to be positioning themselves in potentially aggressive means, we should probably move.
Fat Mouse says
Yep.
they not hurt. They scared like me. We are all that's left of Spider Crunch.
Well, is there anybody willing to come with us to fight the beast? And possibly, I mean, if you kill a beast, you're pretty much a king anyway. I mean, anybody find the rank of king pretty cool?
Yeah, I mean, you have to roll diplomacy. I mean, you roll intimidate, it didn't work. If you want to roll a diplomacy check, you can if you want to. Maybe that might be better than rolling an intimidate check. And even though he's hostile or unfriendly towards you, he might be friendly towards somebody else. 15. Let me see.
So, let me understand this again. We're trying to recruit these goblins, potentially, to help us fight the beast that they don't want to fight. Because we want to be heroes.
No. We're trying to give the goblins a huge opportunity to become better than themselves. And also, to become famous.
I went to plead at my brother. Let's get out of here.
Oh, Bobby, that's one of the best things I've heard in a while.
I'll turn to King Fatmouth. Are you sure that you don't want to be free? This could be your only chance if you help us. But if you don't help us, we can't do it without you. And I'm going to cast Touch of Law on myself, and I'm going to diplomacy, and it's an automatic 17.
Woo!
Keith Fatmas points to Jock's character and says, "Me not like him, me like you." But me scared. Me want.
What is helping me then?
Me want that. We want that. But and you can tell in these goblins' eyes. You know, you see these creatures. I mean, you've seen them. This is what they look like when they were attacking you. Hold up. Show the players. Show everyone. Did that pop up?
Yep.
That's what you see. But now you see these goblins with a solemn look on their face, defeat in their eyes, scarred up. Their tribe demolished for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 goblins. He says, Fatmouth.
Do any of them hurt?
I'm trying one last thing.
Fatmouth tells Nalia, he said he won't help, but we scared. He says, we want to help you. We just scared to die.
I'm going to pull out the large sack of gold I found by the skeleton, and I'm going to say, you like this, right? And this can be all yours if we get the head of the creature.
And you don't have to worry, I can keep you safe. I can keep you all healthy.
He say, we go, but we not be like they treat goblins. We go first, die first. We go with.
Of course, we'll all be a team.
He says, he says, we lift you up, me scared of bones. Go up there, tell me when bones clear.
Marius just wipes his hand along his face in such a long, disapproving gesture.
Come on, you can't let us go alone with the beast, but that would be unmoral. So you gotta help us.
Yeah,
Marius, what would Father say if he knew that we just left them to die? They might be goblins, but we still need to do the right thing.
I reluctantly follow Jacques.
Wait, where's Burdock?
Guess I don't have a choice in the matter.
You really don't.
Okay.
So, where are the bones located?
He say, go up here. Me stay down here when they go and me come out and help beasts. He said they're up there.
I'm gonna.
I don't see anything in the dark.
Well, because it's 10 feet up.
Marius.
Oh, okay.
All you see is, hold up.
I thought it was a cliff.
It is a cliff,
Down,
you
not
gotta
a cliff
climb
up,
it, yeah.
Sorry. I thought it was down, not up. My bad.
That's cool.
Can I give Broderick a boost to get up?
If he wants to do that, yeah.
I was gonna say Marius can probably climb it.
Yeah. Marius, roll your climb check. So Broderick, as you peek your head, you see oh man, let me see Broderick's screen. Do you see that, Broderick?
Maybe? Yeah, I do.
I know your dark vision's a little off, but I did it that way for a reason. I didn't want you to see, you know, plain color. That's what you see, and you can tell the other people. You can tell the other party members that.
There are 3 skeletons up here that I see.
Okay, can you help me with the climb? And I'm going to try to climb up as well.
Did I climb all the way up with that climb check?
Yeah, with the help
no?
you can, yes.
Okay. So then I'll reach down and start to try to pull people up.
As you climb up, you notice start to move. So make your A check. Here you climbing up, everybody kind of go in turns. Pseudo was not successful. Broderick aided Nalia. Nalia was not successful. Unless somebody wants to aid Nalia, giving her a... Nope, it still won't be. Robert and Nalia, Nalia and Pseudo do not make it.
Did my climb check make it up for myself as well?
I didn't get one for you. Oh yeah, I see it. I see it. I see it. My bad. Your name's not Marius. It's Hoster. Yep, you make it. And Fabi makes it.
Okay, I know I've been cheesing this a lot, but I get 5 uses of this a day. Touch of Law.
Okay, somehow
My climb check is an 11.
Nolly gets up there.
God, that ability's great.
Someone help Pseudo.
You see these skeletons.
I'm gonna step, and as that they move forward, I'm gonna step forward. I'm going to channel energy for oh wait, hold on. I gotta check something because I think that would also hit you guys.
What, channel energy?
Yeah, I gotta remember. I can't remember if there's like a selective channel.
It doesn't matter.
Well, yeah,
because it doesn't matter because they're.
Why does it matter if it hits us?
Choose to deal damage to undead creatures. Okay, yeah. All right, that's what I needed to make sure that, like, as if I were to try to do this to harm, it wouldn't harm you guys. So I'm gonna use my last channel energy to hit all 3 of them. And they need to roll a will save to have the damage. DC is 10 plus half my level with a minimum of 1, so 11 plus my charisma modifier. DC 12.
Okay, that one gets it. That one gets it. That one takes how much damage? You failed it?
2. Everyone else takes 1.
Okay, so that one takes 2 damage. Those take 1. Okay.
I guess
I'm amazed
reluctant as
saves than the goblins.
As this one moves up to attack.
Oh,
Broderick.
that's what it is. I have more uses of channel energy than I realized. Okay.
Or good. So he moves up to try to hit you with an attack with his hand. 17 hits.
Yeah.
He hits
For sure.
and does 5 damage. Pseudo finally gets up there. And this is what you see, Pseudo. You see.
Do I get an attack after I finally get up?
Everybody roll initiative. I kind of just did like a little. You see the bow. It seems like a pile of bones. They just start to rise to take human shape. Long, bony fingers. It looks armor that has rusted. It looks just more like decorative than anything that actually used for protection. So Broderick, Nalia, and then who else? Morris is a 6.
I still need to.
Yep. Pseudo is 25. Pseudo comes out hot. Jock is 10. Okay. So Pseudo, you get a move.
Hey, you're making a struggle up the cliff and then immediately fire up and just start at one of the closest skeletons.
For this one. Okay, so roll your attack.
Right.
Okay. You start to throw your glass shuriken at them and it breaks on impact. It is now Broderick's turn.
So no reaction at all?
No reaction from the skeleton. As it
Alright, so
moves
go
forward.
ahead, sorry. I'm going to, at this one, to my right, I'm going to use my destructive smite ability to add +1 to my damage and take a swing with the longsword.
That one crumbles
And,
beneath your blow.
and then I take a 5-foot step back.
And it reduces itself to a pile of bones it was before animation. Nalia, as they make their way towards you.
I'll go ahead and channel energy.
Okay. What do I have to make to beat it?
13.
So I'll do how much damage is that? Half of that is what, 3?
Yeah.
Believe it or not, they crumble to bones.
Okay, the
Nice.
skeletons are gone. You can come up now.
Oh, Broderick, you healed for 5 as well.
What now? You're able to do both at the same time?
Yeah, it's just an area of positive energy.
Well, you usually have to
You don't have to-
choose whether you deal damage or heal living creatures.
Yeah, it's not like it is in 3.5.
Okay.
So the
I know
goblins,
there's a feat though for that.
the goblins make their way up. As you round, you guys can keep on. As you round, hold up. Let me see here. Let me see here.
Right, let me go first. Most of it was my idea. I should go first.
Most of it?
Yeah, anyway.
If you have,
at this.
I'm sorry, Morris.
I was going to say, I guess at this point, the fastest way out is through, given the tenacity of not giving up, going forward.
Do we hear those sounds?
Yep.
As we're walking, I'm going to spontaneous cast. I'm gonna trade out. We'll trade out magic weapon for a cure light. Sweet, I'm back at full.
Okay,
And you hear a
hearing
roar.
those sounds in the next room and hearing the clashing of metal, I'm gonna assume time is of the essence. I'm gonna cast Blessed and just hit everybody.
That's only on their next attack.
No, that's for the next minute. All their attacks get +1 to hit.
The goblins are scared.
Well, they've been blessed.
It's also a +1 to saving throws versus fear.
Oh yeah, so actually they're invigorated as well.
Let me see something quick. Okay. As you make your way down, everybody can start moving their way down to like right here. Just don't move your lot there, but Nolly can move hers. Pseudo, you can move there too.
So, anyway. Everyone, don't get too far behind.
Nuali is going to stick towards the back and kind of encourage the goblins along as we go.
Okay, we can go a little bit further.
As you round the corner, you start to see familiar faces. It's the adventurers from before. But what you see now, they're furiously fighting. They're ignoring you. You see Alkalite Xantus throwing this huge star that returns to him, sweating profusely. You see the gnome Marley throwing bombs. You see Shaylu lighting up arrows from her quiver dramatically. You hear a dwarven voice say, "Get down." You hear another, the elven word from before, jumping and casting spells as well. But you don't quite see what the commotion is about yet.
Okay, I'm gonna just move further down there. Can move my light really.
Let me see real quick. Let me put this right here for y'all. Add down. Okay, there we go. Is everybody there?
Yep.
So as you see, and the cave is lit up. So I'm gonna move my lights. Everybody can kind of move in there. Nalia. You finally see it. The creature of all the commotion and chaos around Sandpoint. You see.
Oh boy.
Nope.
This black dragon fighting in hand-to-hand combat with the dwarf. He's hissing as acid drips from his fanged mouth and a black scaled horn. You see him whirl around and flip to let out an acid breath in this direction, towards Broderick. Everyone make, so Shaylu.
Oh, great.
Shaylu, Broderick, make a reflex save in this guy. Wow. How about that? So as he lashes up and lets out a hissing acid sounds, and you hear the roar as this elf turns to Shaylu, and he dives in the way of the acid breath, smoldering his face and his torso. She lets out a furious yell as she continues to just pummel the beast, but to no avail. The goblins come up. King Boutman's house. Must hit belly, weak spot. And you hear the dragon roar again and yell traitors to them. Okay, everybody, combat starts. You can keep initiative, you can reroll initiative, and I'll roll all the goblins. And I'll play Shaylu and Father Desna and everybody. So everybody
Good with keeping the current initiative.
I was gonna say re-roll just because it's
I want that
New
26
combat.
reroll.
Roll for Aloysius too, Robert. And you roll for Garlemont too.
I don't remember where initiative is on here.
it's at the top.
Roman's a slow boy.
Okay, put Aloysius in the... I don't know why he doesn't have a turn. I don't know why he doesn't have a turn.
I like this background music.
I'm gonna take away the swinging swords though. Okay. Okay, so with that, let me let my dragon roll. How about that? Add turn. Let's see what his roll is. Let's see what his initiative is. What's his initiative? Okay. So you take 6 damage, Broderick.
Yep.
You
I
see
already
Shaylu.
marked it.
You see Shaylu get hit by a ton of acid, even though this other elf kind of dodges in the way and takes the blunt of it as he lays down on the ground, flesh melting on the floor in front of you. Bones, muscles, tendons, things you didn't know existed have shown before your face as she screams. Okay, so go Pseudo. Bobby? Are you there, Robert? You're cutting in and out. Can we talk to Robert for him to attack? Tim, this is a roller attack or do something. I can't really hear him. And I'll be able to see what he types. I'm gonna let you go, Robert, but I'm gonna let Broderick go right now. So Robert, keep your session up. Broderick, what are you gonna do?
Hold on, because I'm need to see here. I'm hitting something weird, so just
Okay, so Pseudo
30.
lets out 2 shuriken at the beast.
okay.
2 glass shards. As the beast flinches, gives another roar, and says, "Pesky humans, you will meet your fate like the rest of Sandpoint will." And calls out the town's name. Okay.
All right, and I'm going to do a channel. Whoa! I did not mean to do that.
We can
I
count
don't
the
know what
first one.
happened there. Yeah, that was very odd. Stupid. I think my trackpad is messing up.
That's cool.
I've been having to refresh a couple different times. So 3 hit points to anyone who had been wounded within that green circle.
Okay. 3 hit
I don't know
points.
if everyone can see that green circle.
I got you. If you want to move, you can. Nalia, your turn. Everybody keep it going. Nalia, then Jacques, and then Aloysius.
And then
I'm going to move up to here, and I'm going to channel energy on everyone but the dragon.
Keep doing your moves, Spencer. We'll just play fast.
Yeah. No, I was just checking to see if something else was considered an action or if it was a swift action.
Okay, so you going bomb? Did you roll for the bomb, Robert? Jacques, your turn too, Jacques.
Okay, I'm gonna move over there. Does the dwarf, I mean, is this one dead?
He's on the ground. You can step on him. I will turn him upside down.
No, but I mean, is he dead?
You don't know. You're in combat. You'd make a heal check, sir. You don't know.
If he's not, he just got healed for 3.
And 2.
All I can tell you is that
But we
he's
can't
not.
worry about him right
All I
now.
can tell you is he's not moving.
Okay, does the dwarf or the elf look hurt?
Yes, the dwarf and the elf look hurt. You see, as you go to make that observation, you see a bomb fly overhead and hit the dragon. You hear another roar as fire starts to explode around him.
Some crazy ass gnome behind you yelling, wahoo!
Okay, Jacques, what are you gonna make your turn? After Jacques' turn, it's Garlemon's. Make sure everybody continues to go. What, Jacques? And then Maurice.
Okay,
You see the goblin scurry up from behind you. So we gotta play together, guys. I mean, we play kind of fast, and I keep up. So the goblins go and try to attack the dragon. So keep going, Fabi. I can pay attention to what you're doing.
I can't do anything. But, I'm gonna cast Cure Light Wounds with my staff on the elf.
Okay. On this one?
Yes.
Okay, so you need to get like closer to her. So you use Cure Light Wounds on her? Great. You see the goblins come up from behind you, Jacques, and start shooting crossbow bolts, and they just bounce off and ricochet off of the creature's scales. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, and then Fat Mouth positions themselves here. Okay, Maurice, your turn, bro.
So I'm gonna charge up, fly into a rage, and try and hit this guy.
Okay, attack. Dang, you definitely hit. Roll your damage.
Are we treating the longsword as a D6 instead of a D8 right now?
No, you can be.
No, it's you hold on. You rolled a 19 on a longsword.
Yeah, that's what...
Marius, have you played Pathfinder before?
Yes. So I've played 3.5. That's why I'm like, I crit. I do 2 times the damage.
Yeah,
I'm just wondering if
roll your
D8.
confirmation first.
Okay. It's still the same roll, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you confirmed the crit.
So you just roll the dice twice.
The wide of these
double-
passages
we're-
ends in a staircase. You see this battle. You see an open sky as you're fighting. Bombs throwing. Crossbow bolts swooshing by you. This winged dragon swoops in, burns your comrade. You see a little bit of gold and bones scattered around the room as he continues to roar, biting off these swings. Roll your damage, Morris.
It's I'm just double checking. It's a 2d8. Okay.
Wow, 21 damage. So you use a big hit on the dragon, hurting it. That's a huge hit. At that moment, the dragon kind of turns to you.
Yep.
And it being his turn, we're going to make an attack at... That's a huge hit.
I have 9 AC.
That's fine. We're going to make a huge attack. The first one is... He's going to make a bite attack at you.
I should have an attack before the dragon. I didn't roll Garlemald
I'm sorry.
yet.
Go Garlemald. My apologies.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
missed. Okay. Hitting. Okay. Yeah, so I hit, and then I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
I'll do 10 plus 3. So I do 10 damage to Morris.
Okay. I'm hurting.
And then I'm gonna hit a claw at Morris. At a plus this, which is a hit, and then he's gonna do this. So that's
I'm down.
just 10. So Morris is hurt bad. Then he turns over and slashes at Garlemon with the other claw. Oh, I missed Garlemon, don't I?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Dang it. Let's out another roar. Okay, Pseudo, you go.
Okay, Suda throws 2 more Shrunkins at the dragon.
Dang, bro. Okay, 2 more shuriken damage, bro. It works.
Wow!
It works. Okay, Broderick, and then Nolly, then Jock. Have y'all's turns ready. I'm gonna have my goblins position themselves.
All right, so moving up. Spontaneous cast the divine favor to cure light wounds. That's not great. Marius, you go up 2 hit points. I don't know if that brings you back awake or not. Yeah.
No.
Okay.
And remember, everybody in our party except for the adult people, everybody's getting +1 to hit.
I move over here, flanking the dragon if it does anything. And
You see, you see Father Alkalite start to cast a spell and heal Shaylu on the ground as well. Okay. What are you gonna do, Jacques? Nalia? What did you do, Nalia?
I'm gonna move up and channel energy again. Everybody but the dragon.
Okay.
Obviously.
Got
Jeez, Dookie rolls with that.
Jacques, your turn, then Aloysius. Everybody keep on playing fast, come on.
I'm gonna do an arcane strike, rapier attack. Doesn't miss. It's gonna say, hey, I'm your enemy, hit me, not the barbarian.
You foolish child. I will slay you and consume your bones, and the bones of your city shall be in my
Go ahead and
sword.
try.
As he lets out another roar. Okay. Aloysius, your go. Then Garlemon.
Can I move?
Can you do what?
I want to move, drink a...
You're moving and drinking a potion?
Yes.
Okay, what potion did you drink?
Bomber's Eye.
Insert last you throw weapons slower than more accurate. Okay, so you move, you drink a potion, that's a standard action though. You can't do anything this round. Because that was your standard action, so that'd be next round you can do it. How long does it last?
I would...
Oh, it just rounds 1 round per level, so next round, you can, it just for 1 round, okay? I got you. So next round, you get a bonus to hit. Okay? Garlemon.
Okay, I'm gonna try and swing into it again. 22 hit.
How's it? Oh, yeah. So, yep, 22 hits. You do another good blow to the beast. Let me write down my
God, he rolled dookie damage too.
HP. It's 20. So let's just say that's that. Okay. You see the beast get a little weary. Maurice, you need to roll your fortitude save. Are you up or are you still on the ground? So you don't continue to take, or you say, I think you're stabilized once you take 1 point of healing, correct?
I was going to say I've received 2 points of healing. I'm stabilized, but
You've received 4 because the channel energy as well.
Yeah, when I channel
okay.
everyone.
So I'm at 0 then.
Okay. So you're still on the ground. You have to get up,
Yeah.
but you know that attack that would occur, attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Do I stand up? No, I don't stand up at 0. I'd stand up at 1, right?
Yeah, I think it is 1. My apologies.
Yeah. And yeah. I was just about to wonder if attacks of opportunity were definitely a thing.
For sure.
Okay. Well, I guess my turn passes.
Okay. If you want to do like acrobatics check or something on the ground to roll 5 feet, I'll allow that.
It's still the fact I'm at 0 though. Right?
I got you.
Still need to receive more healing.
I got you. Cool. Again, it's getting, the combat is heating up. You see the dragon kind of start to flap his wings, which you can hear the wind echo through the chamber. He's going to attempt to fly, but he's going to attack Garlemald again with 1 attack since he's moving. He lets out another hateful screech, taunting the group. There's a 16 hit, Garlemald.
No, sir.
Said no.
Nope.
So he misses Garlemald with his bite, and he begins to move up, flapping his wings, going about 20 to 30 feet up in the air.
Okay, so that'll be a boatload of attacks of opportunities.
From Jock, I think it's the only one. Jock and this goblin.
Jock the Goblin and Garlemald.
Yeah, Jock the goblin and Garlemald. Yep. So I'll make it with this one.
With my big money.
Yep, Garlemald hits.
Arcane Strike is for 1 round. Is it still up?
I'm not sure. I think it's exhausted once it's hit, right?
No,
It
I
wouldn't
didn't
matter.
hit.
Okay. Okay. As Garlemald makes a huge hit up, you see him hit the belly of the beast. A little bit of acid even pours from the beast's stomach as the beast lets out a roar and continues to fly up. I'm gonna make my goblins attack. Oh, that goblin hits.
Ooh.
Okay, doing 2 more damage to the beast. Now it
Was
is
that a
your
crit?
turn, Pseudo.
Pseudo throws another shrunken.
Unfortunately, that's a miss, Pseudo. Broderick, your turn.
I'm trying to see. You said that he's 30 feet up?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so if I move. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. I can move here. Does channel energy work like a dome, or is it just like. Because it's a radius. I'm trying to make sure
It's
he's
a
not in
dome.
the. Okay,
Yeah, I would
so
think it would be a
he
dome.
won't- Yeah, so then this won't hit the dragon, but it will hit Garlemald. The only one it won't hit are these 2 goblins. Channel positive energy to heal, so people who are down Any hit points go up 3, so Marius, you were at 0, you should be at 3 now.
Awesome.
And that's it.
Nalia's turn, then Jock, then Aloysius. Continue.
Nalia she'll channel energy as well, excluding the dragon.
Okay,
Can
Jock.
I reach it? Can I reach the dragon somehow?
He's 30 feet up.
Yeah, then I don't... Wait. No, I can't do anything.
Aloysius, the dragon seems to be flying away or preparing for some type of attack. What is Aloysius going to do?
Aloysius pulls his vial of bomb out and he's getting the igniter ready and he's sort of bragging to himself. I've never in all my travels seen such a ferocious black dragon. This is so feisty and aggressive, and then he just sort of throws a bomb at him.
Does he hit him? Unfortunately, as he throws the bomb, you can throw 2 bombs? So which one? Is it the first one? I mean, yeah, it's the first roll you did.
No, I want the one that hits.
Oh my gosh. So as you throw the bomb, it misses him. As his wings is flapping, some of the breeze hits the bomb and shoots off and hits the cave ceiling. As little bits of fire starts to fall down on the party, but fortunately enough, it dissipates before causing any damage.
What about splash damage?
It didn't hit him. It didn't make any contact. It didn't hit the ground. If anything, the bomb would come back on the ground or do something, but I'm not going to do that. But that's a good question. It just missed entirely.
Okay, cool. I'm going to pass my turn.
Can I do something real quick?
It's not your turn.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Is it flavor?
I wanted to throw my potion of levitation to Garlemald.
You can do that on your next turn. Now it is Garlemald's turn.
I guess Garlemald will hold action for now since he doesn't have anything he can do. He'll just hold his turn.
Okay. I guess Maurice is still on the ground. Does Maurice have any throwing weapons?
Marius does not, but he will stand up. The dragon is in flight 30 feet above our head, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Is that like flat length? Is his tail drooping? Anything like that?
It wouldn't be drooping enough for you to say jump on it, but he is kind of like the good idea though. But he is kind of flapping. He's hovering at this point. So tail not drooping because he didn't come down for an attack. He kind of went up and as leaving bit and then kind of like he's kind of like escaping. I guess or trying to run away. I guess you would say defensive position.
Well, technically, I still have 1 round. Like, I'm assuming I'm still fatigued, even though I went down for the rage.
Yes.
So I have 1 more round of fatigue before I can do anything else. So I'm going to move behind the snout, so more towards the tail.
Okay.
If that won't provoke any attacks opportunity. And I'm just going to ready myself to potentially do something next turn.
So the beast lets out another line of acid breath, but unfortunately, since it's straight down, it's only going to hit Jock's character. Jock, roll your reflex save. Wow, 6. So you take 6 damage, and he says, "You may have outnumbered me this evening, but the mother of monsters will have her revenge on the town." He says, "This day or mark a new path for your petrol and puny city. And he continues to fly off as Jock is covered in acid.
Almost on the brink of death, I'm gonna say, is something wrong with your throat? You're almost sitting like a little baby.
Did anybody catch the dragon's name?
No, but I think the dragon just said the mother of Marks will have revenge.
The mother of monsters will have revenge.
Mother what?
Mother of monsters.
Mother.
Somebody have any healing?
God, I wish I could have gotten levitation. I wanted to
You
go have
do?
a flying battle.
So, you see now an empty caravan with goblins. Shaylu looks appalled at these goblins, and Garlemon is too. They're like, they talk to you. They're like, what are you? Father Xantus speaks out, which is Father Tobin's right hand acolyte, Xantus. Excuse me. He pops up. He looks around. He surveys the area. He says, "What are you kids doing here?" Nalia, Mars, you know what your father would say if you knew you were out here doing this. As he moves up to scold
We're
you.
cannot saving you. I'm just flat on my back on the ground, lying, just waiting for someone to help me.
Sitting in the pool of acid's probably not helping you.
I'll use one of his channels. 9. You healed 9, Fabi. Jacques, excuse me.
Thank you. Yeah.
That
Don't kill the
you will
goblins,
as well,
I kind of
Marius.
He's trying to. You hear Shaylu scream. Edrym, Edrym, E-D-Y-R-M, E-D-Y-R-M. I believe that's how you spell that. Edrym. Edrym, get up, wake up! And she's screaming, crying.
I'll make a heal check on Edrym. Or Noalia will. It's a 26.
You don't detect a pulse or a heartbeat or anything.
Did the dragon have any pile of things he owned or something in his lair?
It's not like we'd get to keep it.
As he does, he's got stuff. He's got. You see. You see armor, potion, scrolls, gold, a shield.
Detect magic.
You detect magic on it. The Goblin King Fatmouth says, "Here, look." He says, "See, look around." As you look around this cave, you see a top of moss. Top of fungus, actually, kind of glowing, illuminating the room. It's giving off like a little black, like you say, like a black light. It's like, I guess, illuminating. The goblin says, "Don't touch that. Only we touch that."
All right, so through the scrolls and potions, I'm going to see if we can find a scroll or potion of kind of like a resurrection. I don't remember what all the spells are for resurrecting, but something that can bring back.
Realistically, what the thing we'd be able to find like most reasonably would be either For resurrection, we'd have to take him back to town because that can be pretty expensive. The cheaper side would be reincarnation, but that's druid stuff.
Well,
But
I got
I'd
my
be
detect
very
magic.
surprised if we found something like that.
My detect magic tells me different things if we wait a little longer. But I don't know if we can wait a little longer, so your call.
Well, depending on how much you know as a cleric, I mean, he's perfectly resurrectable in this current state. He's just very hurt.
Yeah, if there's a potion or scroll of raised dead.
Definitely don't want to use that.
Nope, this restores life to a deceased creature. You're thinking animate dead.
Yeah.
You have make a magic item. Was it magic item or spellcraft? I can't remember to identify stuff.
I've got spellcraft.
And magic, the tape magic lets you know everything that a item is.
No.
I'll
Just-
just put it in.
Detect magic gives you like the most basic information.
But I can search for strong necromancy auras.
So you know that it seems to be a steel shield. It's magical. The armor you find in the cave is not magical. The potion is magical. The two scrolls are, and then you find about 600 gold pieces.
Okay.
And then of course the ruby, and then the longsword that you found with the dragon hilt.
Yeah. They don't know about that thing. They know about the treasure here.
Mm-hmm.
How many people are looking at me right now?
I mean,
Pretty much everyone.
the goblins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Shaylu's basically here. Aloysius, I don't know what Aloysius be doing. Pseudo would be, I guess, kind of with Jacques. That's his brother. Kind of by Nalia as well. I don't know. What are you trying to do? You would have to. What are you trying to do?
I'll take all the magic items and put them aside, and on the side just shove a little bit of gold in my pockets.
Aloysius definitely can say you want to do a stealth check to try to put a little gold in your pocket.
Sleight of hand.
The sleight of hand, not stealth. I thought those were the same thing. So sleight of hand check. Do you have a sleight of check?
Nope.
No, I don't. But he's used it anyway.
So as Broderick sees Jock over here in the corner with all the golds, he sees him try to grab stuff.
Yeah, there's someone else over there by the gold with him.
What is Morris doing? Morris with the sword? What did he do with the sword? You said Maurice or Morris? Marius?
Marius. And
Marius.
that was an accidental click because I was adjusting a thing in the
Okay.
yeah.
I thought he attacked
Anyway.
you.
Yeah, no. I was going to say, my character is going to see if they can find any scales that may have fallen off, or any teeth.
Sure, that was 2 big hits. I think there's a chance. Oh, 75, that's a good chance. You did do some critical blows to it. 86, okay, yeah, you find a black dragon scale, and you find another black dragon tooth. You find 3 teeth. 3 teeth and 1 scale for the hits you did.
I mean, they see it, but nobody's stopping me. So how much gold do I get?
Yeah, they are. They're. Broderick would call out, "Jacques, now is not the time for that." And,
I'm looking for something that might help us.
You're gonna lose those damn fingers if you don't get them off my gold, kid. That money goes to resurrecting the dead, and then the rest goes to pay my fees. Go over there and play with your little friends.
Yeah, sure. Our little friends just push off a dragon.
Garlemond grips his sword. I ain't above hurting children.
Go ahead and try.
Alkalite Xanthus comes in, and he claps his head and he says, "Enough." He says, "We can take the gold, donate to the church for resurrection, or pay for burial rights if he's not going to be able to be resurrected. You see, Shaylu is a great help to our town. We don't have time for this. If anything, I'll take it, be a mediator, or we can divvy it up. He says we can just divvy it amongst the two."
Divian, we ain't Divian nothing. You hired us for this job, and you know where it goes.
Pseudo
Yeah,
grabs
it goes
Jock
to
by
the
his
one who
shoulder.
hired
Calm
you,
down,
and then he
calm down.
pays you.
Calm down. You calm down.
Yeah, I'm pretty calm for the fact that someone just died, but I say we just divvy it up. Everyone gets a share. Everyone is happy.
Yeah, kid, you ain't got rights. You ain't get hired for this. You're a little boy. Go home and talk to your dad.
Kid, I just helped you push off a dragon, like I said before.
This kid is begging. I am trying so hard to not step too far into character. I swear to God.
Come on,
So
Jock. Let's get out of here.
Nalia
Let's
as
get
well
out of
would
here.
come up and she would say, "Jacques, that's enough." And I don't know you, Mister, whatever your name is, but Alkalite Xanthus is right. We have a lot of stuff's happened here, and we need to work together to figure out a solution. She says, "I'll take the gold. I don't care about the items. We can divvy it up when we get home. The most important part is getting home right now."
Cool, and I take the items because I don't think items were in your pay. And I'm working wonderful with everybody here. Everyone will get a share from our little
He says,
kid
"We
group
can
that
divvy up
helped you fight the
items
dragon.
when we find out what they are." I mean, it's up to y'all what you want to do. It's up to y'all what you want to do. And he said, and that's what Father Xanthus said. He says, "We can just divvy up the items now, and when we get back to town, we can sell this at church."
It sounds like a wonderful plan, but let's just get out of here. I wanna get away from this dwarf who seems to have a strange liking in hitting children. And let's go home.
So the Acolyte Xanthus grabs. He says, "I'll grab the 2 scrolls. We can decipher these at church and grab the potion. The gold we can split. Garlemald, you can grab some and the steel shield, or give the steel shield to this child here as we make our way to the entrance of the cave." Maurice, and he says, Marius. He says, "Marius, since I know you're trustworthy, you never stolen from the church as well. You grab the gold pieces, and we'll just, since it's extra gold, we'll talk to the mayor about divvying this out at base." Garlemald, that's like a plan with you.
Yeah, I ain't worried about collecting the gold. I'll collect the body. I don't think anybody else is gonna want to carry it.
Marius nods with fervor and agreement and collects the gold.
So Shaylu is as distraught by this as Garlemald.
My voice stuff cut out. That was
She
frustrating.
asked-
I was saying cool things.
As Acolyte Xanthus and Garlemald carry the body out.
Aloysius, could you leave us alone a little bit? And Marius and Pseudo, come here.
Of course, I am happy to leave you alone. I will stick with my dwarven friend. He is, of course, the most experienced among us, and I am with him.
Okay. So we found some things here. I don't know what all of them are, but
Father Xanthus comes back and says, "Children, let's go. I don't know what these goblins are doing here. Let's go back to town." We have a lot of stuff
Just
we need to
goblins.
talk about.
We found a way in here. We're gonna get out. Just let us talk for like 10 minutes.
Marius,
Jacques.
he says, Marius and Nalia, come with me. Now, Marius and Nalia, this is very unlike Acolyte Xantus. He's very nice. He never raises a voice. He always takes your side when Father Tobin or the other Acolytes or priests at church are very strenuous. This is very uncharacteristic of him.
And I yield to that command.
Let's go, son.
Jacques, let's move.
Okay, I was gonna give our treasure, but let's move.
The treasure should go to them to raise their fallen comrade. Wasn't ours to claim in the first place, I
No,
say
no.
as I'm walking out.
The treasure of the Dragon Pit is theirs if they want to. The rest we earned.
Okay, so on that note, I'm going to take a quick break for our session. Please comment, like, subscribe to our channel. And about 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say February the 4th, we're going to start doing giveaways live on stream. We'll have more information about that, but thank you for tuning in.